guys, but yeah. What's good guys, but yeah, welcome to Setting the Bar episode 2. Before I start this video, I would like to ask you what you thought of my new introduction. Now this was actually made by I would consider a new friend of mine in the, as everyone would refer to it, the community really. I mean, I only really started talking to, I spoke to it, well obviously his name is Ramlade really, some of you should know him by now because he makes just, that is the, you don't even need to put, like, is it an adjective? Hopefully it is an adjective, because otherwise I'm going to feel like a second year, let's not get that. But yeah, you don't even need to put an adjective before the word edits, because that is how they are. It's honestly, you need to, if you liked my intro and you want to check out some more edits like that, then yeah, his channel is in the description, and I believe any video that I actually put this intro on, I'll put his channel in the description, because I asked him to, pretty much, here's the behind the scenes to it. I asked him to make me an intro because I am in love with his bass boost. As you've seen, I mean, some of you may have killed your headphones on it. I could honestly stick a bass boost by him on repeat for hours, which I've actually done before in some of his videos. So honestly, if you enjoyed that video, feel free to go check his channel out, link in the description like I said, and you can pretty much see loads really. But yeah, behind the scenes, I asked him to edit one and I was going to offer him money for it, but then he made me and he said, like, word for, well not word for word, but pretty much exactly what he said was, you don't need to pay me for this. You've helped me out a lot in the past, like liking and favoriting videos, and then just the sign, I think he said something along the lines of just the fact that I was asking, well, offering to pay was enough for him to make me one for free. Now, by saying this, please do not go and spam him with messages asking for free intros or to get intros from him for payments. I don't know if he sells intros. I don't know if he even makes intros properly. I think I just approached him asking if he would, and he said, yeah, he had the time really to do it. And he created it in 3 days. Honestly, I was willing to wait 2 weeks for that, and he made it in 3 days. That is honestly, oh, amazing. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, if you want to go, I know amazingly is an adjective, but I just had to say it. But yeah, if you, like I said, if you want to go check out, and he asked me no payment really. Just just to make it fair. Currently, I owe him one. I'm gonna leave his channel in the link of the description. Any video. Plus, another positive side of this is, I won't have a ton of questions saying who made your intro. The link. It will always be credentialized. I made that word up. I don't care. In the introduction of my videos, because that is just honestly, I don't even. You can all understand what I mean. Honestly, the intro is awesome. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, and some feedback on that would be sweet. But yeah, welcome to episode 2 of Setting the Bar. So before I get into this episode, we shall go to the stats update. So obviously, as soon as I open up, main stat update, 120 Dungeoneering. I'm sure most of you probably saw my bank video from yesterday, so you've probably all seen that I've got that before. But obviously, my stats have not changed at all since the bank video. So yeah, there you go. I mean, nothing here, but there you go, night and fishing. And for this series, I will be leaving pretty much previous achievements in the description. So let's say in 6 months I'm still making this series, you can see the achievements that I've earned over the 6 months of me starting this series. Obviously it will have the episode number. You can work out how long I've been making the episode for. So there are the stats really, and currently I'm working on 99 fishing, and obviously after I get 99 fishing, or probably before actually, I'm not sure, it'll probably take me about another 10 days of doing that, because obviously I can't really no life this at the moment, even though it is AFKable, but it's only about 30k XP an hour they're doing it, so that's still talking too long. I don't want to think about it. So, not sure when I'll be getting 99 fishing, but yeah, that will be my next 99. And then, of course, for those that want to know, I'll be moving on to 99 mining, which will be the next skill I do, obviously. Then I'll be doing rune crafting. Runespan should be great. I'll talk a bit about that, although I haven't actually done it yet. And then I'll move on to agility. No, I'll move on to, I think I'll do a hunter, then agility, then thieving. Definitely thieving will be my last 99. The fact that it's just such a fast one, really, means I can leave a really quick skill to be done last, really, and I can just seriously get it done in 3 days and have my account completed. Obviously, I'll try not to, like, keep my introduction, like, going as in, well, I don't really want to be, like, saying that thing, just like the series goals at the start of every single video, really. Pretty much what I'm just going to do is, if you need to find out I don't know, how can I do this? Because if anyone like clicks on this video who's not subscribed to me or hasn't seen the first episode, and I'm sure that's referring to some of you, you don't know what I'm doing. So I'll cover it for this episode, but then I could probably just put a couple. Pretty much, I'm making this episode, it's kind of considered a RuneScape podcast, really, consider it like that. And what I do is really I just talk for like 60 minutes or probably at least 30 minutes each video about random stuff that it normally involves the updates in the game. It normally involves the fact that I'm going to kill Giles later. Giles? Giles? No, not Giles. No, I didn't say that. Has to be Giles. Gilles? Gills? Yeah, okay. We do not need to know his name. But I shall be taking my free runecrafting experience home with me. Any day soon. Thank you for the extra like 50. Oh, there's snapdragons there actually. To be honest, 820 runecrafting experience over 3 snapdragons any days. So yeah, pretty much this series is made just to kill time off your experience. As usual, if you are actually new to this series, if you've actually watched this far in the video, I'm going to turn my public off because I am trying to record a vlog, my dear sir. So if you're actually new to the series, I do actually turn all my things off so I can concentrate on what I'm saying really and don't get distracted in game, because now you've seen I put an extra 25 seconds on this video and I've got nowhere and it's 5 minutes long. Now, if that 5 minutes has gone fast for you, these are the videos for you, because what you do is you minimize this video and I talk and talk and talk, and hopefully the time passes for what you skill. So what I normally like to ask is check if you are training a skill like a bank skill or agility or something like that, check the experience you've got in it now, write that down somewhere random, and then once the video ends, write down the finishing experience and just see how much experience I killed for you. Now obviously this isn't going to increase your XP per hour at all, because obviously, well, depending on the skill. I mean, some skills you can't get faster than certain times, but what it does is normally tries to pass the time fast for you. So that's pretty much what I hear. Obviously, if you're not interested in watching like a 40-minute video, the fact that you've clicked on it and have listened to a bit of it, I guess, is a great thing. But to be honest, it's probably irrelevant because most of you probably will have clicked on it and then clicked off it straight away because they saw how long it was. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm definitely not going to have a 6-minute introduction on the start of this, but I did have to give a shout out to Ramlade there because he is awesome. But yeah, okay, so this video, first of all, I am going to cover, let's cover Mad May. Is it Mad May? Something along those lines. Let's cover that. Fantastic update right there. Okay, so subscribe for every day of May. Check. I won't be unsubscribing any day soon. I think I applied for it. It came up saying, Mad May, do this, and then we'll do this. So I clicked it, click to, what's the word? Click to participate, I think it was. And I clicked that and it asked me to subscribe. And I'm like, I've been subscribed for like a year and a half now. Can I have my Mad May now? And he's like, no, you must subscribe again. I'm like, what? Just like, see ya. But I'm pretty sure it's activated for me, so that's good. I mean, obviously, most people are subscribed, so no one really cares. But yep, there's another one from Jagex. So I did actually say this in the last Setting the Bar. I'm not too sure if I did, but what will be their next one? It was May, and then there's June. So obviously they need to come up with something for June. So anyone want to take some predictions of what it might be? Obviously it's going to involve the word membership or be a member or along those lines. But yeah, I don't want to have the whole video talking about that. But yeah, Mad May. I'm liking the sound of this 250k XP thing now. I think they should have it different. I think they should bring something out where you get 30,000 experience. No, maybe more than that. 50,000 experience per day, double XP per day, and you can do it every day of the month. That would be a quality one, because then people would stay subscribed for the whole month. 250k, nothing. 1.5 mil, I am subscribed on every account I own. Need to get the ideas in there. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly cover that. But yeah, let's move on to Runespan now. Runespan is, I'm sure you all, I mean, there's probably like 1,000 videos on Runespan so far. I mean, I'm probably one of the late ones to get to it. But I can't give the best update of it because I've never actually been there. All I know is from watching very, very few videos that it is kind of AFKable runecrafting. Now, I heard it's about 1 click every 15 seconds or something like that, which is technically AFKable. That's like fishing, maybe not fishing, mining, no, not mining either. Is many AFKable? Would that be considered AFKable? No, I mean, I'm not trying to say like you click and then go AFK and then come back and then you click again, you still get max XP rates, but I'm trying to say that you can click and then do something at the same time as doing it. I mean, like, say you're training mining, not here, like iron ore or granite, you have to constantly be dropping, and it makes you want to break something, but yeah, I've heard it's around 50k XP an hour, probably getting faster. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not going to be doing it until I start runecrafting, obviously. I know I did say I was going to, state came out, I was going to be no life in it in case they nerfed the XP rates. I am going to hope to the gods of RuneScape that they do not nerf the XP rate to something ridiculous. I mean, if they put it below Zedemire's XP rates, it'll be a hard choice to which way I want to train now. I definitely will do it. If it's something AFKable and the words runecrafting, which is still semi-decent experience, I think if it's anything over 40k, I'll be doing it. Because then, it's like Rocktails, really. Kind of, not really. Slightly the same, really. But Rocktails are about 30k XP an hour, and they are literally 1 click every 5 minutes. I mean, I can click. I mean, if I don't move my mouse, I mean, I might have to move it to stay logged in, because I always log out in a skilling block. But if I move my mouse and then, like, well, sorry, forget to be my, I always log out, so these are probably some of the most AFKable things in the game. On par with Ivy, really, but yeah, I haven't been yet, so I can't give you the best updates of how it is, but I've heard it's pretty much AFKable runecrafting, and with the words AFK and runecrafting in the same sentence, I don't really think you can argue. That guy has awesome hair, by the way, because he has the same hair as me, but it is a slightly different colour, and that guy has noobish hair. Okay, so I need to move on to this video. So I actually have absolutely nothing to talk about. I'm probably just going to pause the video in a minute because my last one I did run out of things. But I actually started this video with nothing to talk about except Runespan, which I haven't done yet. So I don't want to just talk 10 minutes about what I think it's like because I don't know what it's like, and I'll have a bazillion comments trying to confirm, well, change it for me. But yeah, I mean, I need a good topic to talk about really. But I think something I will talk about is probably how my 10 million new challenge has actually changed slightly. So I've been having these comments on my 10 million new challenge since like episode 10 or something, and I know quite a few people are saying that they do not enjoy my 10 million new challenge and they want my old PK series back. Now, as far as I'm aware, there will be about 8 more episodes. And I'm not going to end the series early because some people don't want it, because I know for a fact that I still get either 5,000 views on a video, 5,000 people still want it. Therefore, unless it's people who click it, dislike it, and go, but then I'll be getting like 300 dislikes, so that doesn't matter. But overall, if I'm still getting 5,000 views per video, people are still wanting to see them, so I have no intention of getting rid of the series soon. However, I was going to be move on to a bonus series after that, but I've been reconsidering that lately. I've decided I'm not going to do that. Once I've completed my 300 kills goal, I will be selling my tab and I will put the cash aside. I can actually return to it by starting with the ending cash that I have really, but I can put the cash aside, which should be fun. And if I ever go back to it, obviously I can just whip the cash back out. But yeah, I think it is about time that I do get back to some of my old PK videos. But reason about those is I used to get comments all the time on those saying that they're really boring because all I do is PK. I deathmatch all the time and people say it's not fun to see me die, but they just say that when I can just go to the wilderness and PK for just 2 hours to record an entire video in that time, which I can do. If I go PKing for nothing, I just fight anyone and everybody, and I can quite easily, obviously scratching hybrid not on the list, I can quite easily kill 8 people, which is good enough for a video, and die twice in the space of 1 hour and upload a video. But I need to make sure that the videos are high quality and all that, so I do have to sometimes reconsider clips and make sure that my commentary is good. Now, if I covered this before in videos, if I am in the wilderness for a very long time and there is nobody to fight, I lose motivation completely and my commentary is boring as hell. Now, if you've watched 12 minutes in the video and you're new to my videos, then obviously I'm doing something right with this commentating. When it comes to the video, something along the lines of, okay, I got my next fight here, so I'm just going to quickly drink some attack potions, strength potions, get the turmoil on, and attack him. So here we go. And it's just boring. It needs to be something more like, okay, we've got our next fight here, put up attack potion, strength potion, like something along those lines. Just something where I'm more in the place of the, just, you know what I mean. Oh, Eco's a noob. Sorry, I just had to say that. But yeah, I've actually come up with, just by saying that, a topic I could actually cover. This may be a bit of like a kind of a Q&A video and a bit of the behind the scenes. But I think something I can quickly cover are like, who are my like favourite video makers on YouTube? Just behind the scenes of like, well, I'll just use that term kind of thing. But behind the scenes of a YouTuber like myself, like I create videos for people to watch. Whose videos do I watch as well? I mean, I can cover this. I'm sure some people know, but I'll try and cover this as well as I can. You can consider these free shoutouts. I'm not going to link channels. I consider if you really want to go and check someone out, you would actually search the channel of the person that I say. I only gave Ramlade's link in the description because there's a quick link. That is how quick you need to get there. That is how good those videos are. So, I need to think of how to position this. So if I had actually like asked in advance to find some criteria that I could actually cover, hopefully criteria is the right word to think there, because when I throw in a word that sounds cool like criteria, it makes me feel a lot smarter. I'm just there like, yeah, I'm completely sitting this video down. It's just, I am the one doing all this work. But yeah, I'll try and cover some things. Now, I have said this quite a lot. Actually, to be honest, the most of the time I actually answer these questions are on live streams. People ask me the question like, Boaty, who is your favourite video maker? Boaty, who is your favourite commentator? Boaty, who is your favourite PK? I kind of answer those on live streams only, not in videos. So it's about time I cover it in a video. And for the first time ever, for me recording a video, I actually have a bottle of water next to me. But you don't get hyper of water. Well, apparently I do, because I'm not actually that hyper anymore. Yes, I'm always hyper. But yeah, well, I've got a statistics book in front of me, so yes, I'm not hyper. So, before I get sidetracked, I'll move into it. So, I'll start off with the big one, really. So, who is my favourite video maker? Now, this one would actually require a bit of thought. Now, I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to bother researching on YouTube to find out who I'm subscribed to and to find out my favourite video maker, but I'll keep this RuneScape related. I am subscribed to quite a few people out of, like, RuneScape related things, but I'll keep this all RuneScape related because I'm sure you don't want to hear about most of the other channels that I am subscribed to. But yeah, let's start with the big one. So, who is my favourite video maker? Now, RuneScape video maker, that's better. Now, this is a really hard choice because I'm not sure. I'm subscribed to a lot of people who I really do look forward to videos of, but it's just the fact that I need to. It has to be that video maker that's just like, oh, it just has to be him now. The problem with me saying this now is I probably have quite a few video makers who I'm subscribed to. Watching this now, I'm probably hoping to hell that I say their name, and when I don't, they're going to be like, dyslexia, so I'm never going to watch a video about you again. Now, I'm hoping it's not the case, but this, remember, this is down to opinion, but oh, it's such a hard choice. But if I had to choose overall, it's like a choice. I mean, I'm not saying favourite video makers in. I would only, if I had to choose one channel to be subscribed to, I would watch this guy's videos. I'll actually answer that in a second, actually. But yeah, I would have to say that my favourite RuneScape video maker is, as of this day, I mean, not going back in the day when I had some video makers I absolutely love. Not favourite RuneScape player, favourite RuneScape video maker. And that would probably be Eco, and I'm pretty sure he's watching this, so he's probably just gone yes in real life or something like that, or something, just probably done some dance or something. But I don't know. But if you don't know who Eco is, his YouTube is something like oh hi there, I'm Max. I'm not going to put it in the description, like I said. If you want to search for it, I recommend you search something along the lines of, that was very good typing there. Do not run away, wasting XP. I hope that's right. Hell, if I was just unloyal sub if that's wrong. But yeah, if you want to find him, search that on YouTube. That should come up with him. If it doesn't, stick RS on the end, and it pretty much does find him. I don't know how to do a YouTube name. I can never get it. Doing it on the spot, I think it's that, but it's not. So I'm gonna do that. No, that is now what it is. That is it. If it's not, change getting your YouTube because your current one is crap. But he's my favorite video maker now. Why is he my favorite video maker? I really do not know what to say here. There is honestly nothing I dislike about him. There's nothing you can dislike about him, unless you're one of those people that just doesn't like a certain person's voice. Obviously, that's down to opinion. But honestly, Eco's videos, I think I subscribed to Eco around the time he started doing his Road to Max Rune Pure. I think I subscribed on the first episode, and I loved every episode. They were some of the only videos I would look forward to. If I saw one of those, I was straight on it, like favorite. Instantly, I would get on it and I would be watching that video because honestly, I don't know why. I mean, it was just a video of him editing with some music in the background of updates he did, and honestly, everyone started doing these. I mean, everyone started. I think actually my friend Nathan, I don't know if anyone remembers him. He lives in the pub. He's probably dead in real life now. Actually, no, I spoke to him for the first time like a month today. He actually, I believe, started all this because he said he was gonna max his account. And he said he started making a series called Road to Max Rune Pure, which failed miserably because he gave up because it's crap. But I don't know if he started off, but then everyone started doing these Road to Max Rune Pure things and stuff like that. And I did my own Road to Barrios Gloves at 16 per hour. Before anyone says anything, no, I do not own Clownfish anymore. I gave it back to the owner because I want to concentrate more on maxing Almost Famous out. Now, I will potentially bring a series back where I just use a random account and speedrun quests just to see what I can do. Because I'm sure everyone loved me to speedrun quests. Now, when I say speedrun quest, I was wondering if I should just upload the entire quest, maybe ×2 speed, but then I can't commentate it live, or just commentate a quest live and complete it in 20 minutes or so, like Monkey Madness 20 minutes. Probably people would watch the entire thing, because I don't know if I can do Monkey Madness in 20 minutes, because that is some godlike speed. But yeah, going back to Eco, current series he makes are his troll botting episodes. They are, honestly, I don't think I've seen every single one. I mean, sometimes I'm pushed for time that I do miss videos by people, but honestly, his news, it's just how, the fight, I mean, it's not just the video itself, it's just how the people he attacks. He just goes, right, okay, gotta go for the claws now, okay, specs him with the claws, and the guy he's fighting is like 2 HP, specs him with the claws again, and does 2 HP of damage. Just like the guy does not have a clue what the hell just happened. That makes it just so funny to watch, honestly, it's brilliant. I mean, you just can't, well, you probably can beat it, but honestly, those videos themselves are pretty fantastic. He also does these Slayer vlogs. I have one to watch, actually. He made one that was about an hour long. I watched the whole thing of that. And then he made another one which is about 45, 46 minutes. I haven't got around to watching that one yet. I think I put it on for like 10 minutes and then just like turned it off. Why did I turn it off? I think I started live streaming. I think it was live streaming. Yeah. So I need to get around and finish that. And that will be done sometime soon. But yeah, there is a question answered by me. Who is my favourite video maker? Eco, Economic, Max, blah. Answer, done. And he's on around 8,000 subscribers now. I think I was subscribed to him since before he had like 2,000 or something like that. And then, yeah. Every single video he uploads, pretty much, I try my best to watch because I enjoyed him. You, sir, are not a Viper, and you are not Godzilla. You are Vipers, which is obviously known by no one. So you are no thing ever. It's just, ugh. Okay, so covering who my favourite video maker is, let's move on to cutting down the like criteria. Oh, no, I'm not going to use that word again. That's just honestly, if I'm using that word wrong, this video's that would be very bad. So let's move on to who my favourite PKer is now. And there's no way I can choose a single favourite PKer here. So if we go down to favourite PKing vids, once again, I cannot choose. There are way too many PKs I'm subscribed to who I absolutely love videos of. Now, if we put another, like, option as who is my favourite commentator, PK commentator, sorry, we'll come to that later. So this one will be PK video maker. Let's go with music videos now. Just to narrow this down even more, I cannot watch an Edgeville PK video that has music over it. No, I can't. It's just too hard for me. I don't know why I don't know why I can't do it. I've watched plenty of Edgeville videos from like the old wilderness. Now, turn it on. I can't. I don't know why. I mean, it's just all it is these days is just a 600 with an AGS slowed down with maybe a flash. And if it has the flash, it's awesome. But if it doesn't have the flash, I'm gone. It needs some really good editing to keep you watching. Otherwise, I just can't. But yeah, so this is going down to hybrid PK video maker. Now, this is going to be such a hard choice, and I'm gonna have to say the answer quick before I get sidetracked. I will say who my favourite is, and I will say the runners-up really in no particular order because I really cannot choose this. I would have to say my favourite hybrid video maker is Mountain, simply because everything really. Honestly, his voice is intimidating. I'll tell you that. He uploads the videos like, what's going on, guys? Mountain. I'm just like, oh shit, but I like and favourite this instantly, otherwise I'm going to get murdered. But honestly, Mountain is such a cool guy. I'm pretty happy that I have him on my friends list. But yeah, overall, if you want to find him, I think his YouTube is Jim Beam. Oh my days, I did it again. Jim Beam for me. Something like that. However, best way to find him, Mountain RS is probably by far the easiest way to find him. Now, things about this guy, in my opinion, he was one of the fastest switches in the game. Notice how I said one of the fastest, not the fastest, because it's quite arguably, I'd say once again, Ramlade, who I shouted out in the introduction, he is probably the fastest switcher in the game. His hybriding is like, let's say by the time I deposited there, he would have switched all 27 of those rock tails. That's how fast it is. It's ridiculous how fast he switches. It's just like, you know, I can't. He goes like this, right? He's hotkey and he's like this, and he's just like, and everything's weird. I'm like, well, how did you do that? I was like, God. But yeah, Mountain is definitely one of the fastest switches in the game. One of them. It's arguably who is second fastest. You can't really choose. It's either fastest, and if someone overtakes him, they become fastest, but everyone else behind him is probably about the same speed or something like that. Mountain, godlike switching, seriously. He breaks on 300 ping. He is just, he has a rig DDS. I don't like that. Oh, actually, I do like that. Although I want one. If you give me one, then maybe we'll talk some business. So overall, people have been asking me for quite a while, which means some people do know who Mountain is, to actually have a one-on-one hybrid fight with Mountain. Now, we have identical stats pretty much. I think I have only 99 prayer and 99 summoning over his stats. I think he's got a low summoning level and he has 95 prayer, 60 attack, 4 defense, maxed out everything else. So we have pretty much identical account builds and we're both 98 combat. So for those that have been asking for a hybrid fight between me and Mountain lately, definitely expect one. Even though I believe I will get beat, I'll probably do best of 5. I do believe I'll get beat 5-0. 4-1, 4-1. Just give myself the chance. I'll get some lucky hits in eventually. But yeah, honestly, if I put myself against him, if it was to bet on who would win, I'd definitely bet on him beating me, whatever the odds were, because I just think he's definitely a lot better than me. He brids more than me. His switches are just sick. His DDS is quality. He knows exactly what he's doing. He brids on 300 ping. If he was bridding on 1 ping, it would be 6-way back fakey, 6-way back again. You wouldn't have a clue what he was doing. It would just be too insane. So yeah, just going on to his videos himself, I just don't know what to say. His videos are just great. He has 2 accounts. He has like a max tank. I'm not the hugest fan of that, but the fact that he can brid on that account with like 74 strength is just insane. But it's really, actually, to be honest, I do like that account because he always does these helm takeoffs. I love any video that has a helm takeoff in there. Just any type of takeoff switch is awesome. Press switches as well are pretty damn awesome. But his videos, definitely my favourite hybrid PK commentators. No, sorry, not commentator, but hybrid PK video maker. And his commentaries are great as well. I love him. He's just there like, yo, let's kill this guy now. I'm just like, okay then. Oh, great. Honestly, he's such an awesome video maker. So if you want to go find him out, I did say earlier. And to be honest, if you didn't actually check it out earlier, you probably won't want to. So if you really do want to, now feel free to just go back and check it again. But we shall move on to our next one. Who is my favourite commentator? I have probably answered this question around 10 times. Always on live stream. I don't know if I think I've actually covered it in a video before. Quite a few videos, but I'm not sure. And I'm sure you all know what the answer is going to be. My favourite commentator is probably Crow 1009. And it probably has to be a hands down. To be honest, nah, it's Crow. You can't beat Crow. His videos are just hella. I don't think I've ever watched anyone's videos, commentary videos, more than his. I have watched some of his videos easily 50+ times because they're just never fail to make me laugh, honestly. And if you want a quick overview of how he commentates, I'll quickly put his link in here. I think his channel name is That Skiller Nerd. I'm pretty sure it's that. It might be Skiller Village, but I'm pretty sure it's Skiller Nerd. Maybe Village Nerd. Nerd Village. Crow's a nerd. Shouldn't have said that. I ain't gonna live now. I'm gonna be dead. But yeah, if you want to check his videos out, there's the link for them. Well, not the link, but the checkout for them. But yeah, if you want a quick update of what his videos are like, just so you don't go in and get disappointed straight away. He's very loud. He shouts a lot. He rages a lot. He is 5 billion times better than Nightmare RH, and that is coming from someone who never watched Nightmare RH. So that's not biased at all. Yeah! So, I can't really compare it to him because I don't watch Nightmare RH. So, just go to Crow. It's just hilarious. He's a bit like me. He just shouts random things out at random times, and it's just so funny. And oh, if you want to watch a video by him, watch his Risk one. I think it's like 38, 37, so watch it. It is so funny. He's the most unlucky player ever in Risk fights. Let's just call it that. So, yeah, if I quickly sum up the last 25 minutes of this video, favorite commentator is Crow. Favorite hybrid maker is Mountain. And did I say the runners-up? I don't think I did, so I'll go to the runners-up now. Runners-up. NHS, if he made videos anymore, he needs to, because honestly he uploaded a video while his switches are still godlike. Tesco K, definitely, he will always be there. He's probably pushing for my #1. Oh my god, I've seen one of his videos so many times, so good, and he's honestly one of my best friends in the community again there, honestly, so great, I've got him on my list as well. I've known him for probably one of the longest. Now that Nathan's quit, I've probably known Ben the longest, if you count out Nathan's brother, who I probably didn't start talking to lately, but I've known Nathan's brother since probably as long as Nathan, really. So, Carl, I still have the worm in my bank, don't worry. And maybe if you're watching this long, I'll put the worm in my inventory. I can't pull it out of the bank. Unless you give me a placeholder, then maybe I can have it in my inventory for the skilling, for the setting the bar as well. So, NHS is in there. Yes, I'm Mike. Definitely goes in there. He's probably rival for the top. He brids on some crazy FPS. Ooh, World 65's Rambo. I've just remembered him. He is a freaking brilliant video maker. His videos are the definition of perfection. Seriously, he's a fantastic hybrid, and his videos are brilliant. But Mountain has to go. I'm not going to buff him off the top. But yeah, World 65 for him definitely gets in there. Jaws 275, once again, definitely in there. Who's that other guy? True Badass. Doesn't make videos anymore, but he had some of the best videos. Honestly, he's switching. He's just like, whoa, probably one of the best circuit brids, I would say. Him and Yes and Mike fight a lot, so that's another great thing. Who else is there? I'm trying to think of all the hybrids that I'm subscribed to. Trying to think of that. Probably some of them like, oh my god, if you don't shout me out right now, I'm gonna come down to this and come and rip your pie off your head. I'm trying to think, but I just can't. I believe that's about it. All the hybrids I watch, really. So yeah, Eco. Yeah, Eco does hybrid him. But like I said, I do watch like every video by Eco, so can't really put him in that criteria as well. I guess I can actually, but I don't want to go jumble them all up, so I'll just move on now. So yeah, I've covered that, and then obviously favourite video maker is Eco. And then favourite editor is Ramlade. So now I am 27 minutes in, and I do not know what to talk about. So, let's cover something else. So, let's say, yeah, you know what, I think they want me to talk about this. So, if you were watching my live stream yesterday, then you will have seen, well, you will now know who llamas are. If you were watching my live stream, if you know who llamas are, pretty much I did a 2-hour live stream, and it was rather llama infested. Quite infested with llamas. I think I had llamas on me for about, I think it was about 90 minutes or so of just solid PKing through cannons and clan Vexilliums. Oh, it was such a challenge to just keep PKing well. I mean, I'd right-click the Vexillium to try and attack the guy I was fighting. There's 500 options there. It's like, ugh, gone away. But honestly, it made PKing so fun. I don't know why. It just gave PKing a challenge, really. Not really the fact that I have to click through 500 people, because obviously I can just do that slower and get it fine. But the fact that I had like 1,000 people running through me and I had to constantly keep moving just so I could see my opponent, it was really good. Now, I know some people are probably going to be wondering, I don't know when I'm uploading this, why I didn't actually live stream today. Now, the reason I didn't live stream today is because I want to get some hybrid clips for my 10-minute challenge. I got about 8 edge clips or something, and I want to try and mix it up with some hybrid as well, but there was nobody in the Brid Fights clan chat. Got a couple of fights in today, but I do want to get about 5-6 hybrid clips before I go back to Edgefield, so my next live stream will probably be... Overall, what I'm doing in the game at the moment is just fishing and revising while sitting in Brid Fight CC. If I see someone my level, I'll ask them if they want to fight. I quickly hop down, give them a couple of fights, maybe 30 minutes tops, and that's probably about 3 fights where 3 of us die, probably, depending if he leaves. So if I die, I'll ask for a rematch. If they die, I'll ask them for a rematch. If they don't want to, that's fine, I'll leave. But I should be able to get some decent amount of hybrid clips in there, which should be fun. But yeah, overall, I believe that every live stream I do now, llamas will probably be there. So if you're one of those that watches my videos and you get like more annoyed than me, just watching me getting crowded, then you may not want to watch some of my live streams anymore, but I don't really mind. It's honestly, it's not like the funnest thing in the game, nowhere near, to be honest, but it is pretty fun to try and deal with all of them at the same time as PK and commentating. And honestly, you will see the clip soon. Oh, if you're those people that don't like watching me get crowded, like I said, you are probably going to eat your computer. But when I was training, when I was doing all my days, there we go. See, click what? Mad May get bonus spins, 250k, oh, 5,000 loyalty points in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with my loyalty points. I've got about 50,000 of them. I bought 3 auras. I've got knockout for chinning. Because I think if there's a thing on 1 HP, then my chin can't hit 0. And if your chin can't hit 0, it'll hit everything. Some statistics in the game for you there. But I've also got Reverence. I'm probably going to upgrade that to max, but I really do not know. I don't know why I've got that aura. And I've got Jack of Trades, which I use every day, really, just for a nice cheeky 8k rune crafting experience. I haven't crafted a single rune from 80 to 82, so that is pretty great. I think I've done a bit of 80, actually, when I was doing the nature running. But, yeah, so I was about to say, yeah, when I was doing Dungeoneering, I had some members of llas actually being there, saying that llas actually liked me. And then this came up, and I was just like, yeah, they definitely like me. But, I mean, there was only 4 of them there, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 of them is plenty to be able to cause havoc against me PK. I mean, clicking through 1 cannon is hard enough. Let's do that, let alone 2, 3 clan Vexillions and a load of people running around. But, yeah, plus then they had some ranger on me that prevented me going into level 3, but that's no problem at all. And then he was tacking my fight, so I had to go into level 1, so they do push me down a bit, but overall I can PK fine with them there. But I had some of the members of llas, I won't shout them out, but saying that they actually enjoyed my videos and that llas actually liked me and that they were not going to rag me. So that apparently went wrong. Now, I think the reason they are ragging me is probably because I said day 2 of 7 live streams. They wanted to try and stop me streaming for these 7 days. Now, just to quickly cover, the reason I'm not streaming now, like I said, is because there's no one to fight and I don't want to go Edgeville. They haven't actually ended me on this day of live streaming, really. The reason I'm not streaming is because there's nothing to stream. You may ask me to stream skilling, but I don't want to stream skilling and revise because I don't want to just stream music to everybody, because I don't know if I'm allowed to on Twitch TV. I think I have to provide some sort of entertainment and not just stream music, but hey, we'll find out really what happens. Once I've got my bridge fights, I will start getting... I mean, if I can get the loads of people in the bridge fights friends chat to be like willing to fight me, like maybe 2, 3, so I can keep fighting people, I'll turn the stream on, I can get a good 2 hours from that. And then if llas do come, I can quite easily get away from them when I'm doing that as well. So that's definitely a bonus to that. So that is pretty awesome. So that is covered. But yeah, if you're one of those people that hates it when I get crowded, nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could have quite easily left live streaming, but I don't really want to, because the reason they are there is to try and make me stop live streaming. So therefore, I can't stop live streaming, because otherwise they win. So therefore, I just had to... I commentated everything fine. As far as I'm aware, I was doing some great commentary, just normal commentary, completely ignoring them pretty well, to be honest. But it's just the fact, if you don't like the crowding, the video may be ruined for you, but... just think what I have to be putting up with while I'm recording that. I mean, it's honestly no problem to me now. Personally, llas making... I don't want to spend too long on them, but I know that most people know who llas are, but most of the time, I believe I am wasting their time more than they are wasting my time, because I'm still getting my videos done. They're trying to annoy me, but they're actually failing now. If they were smart, which I'm pretty sure, not to try and back them up, I believe some of the members are going to be pretty smart. They're going to know what they're doing, to be honest, but... why would you spend hours trying to annoy someone who is not going to get annoyed when you could spend 5 minutes and probably cause someone to commit suicide? Because there are some people in this game that get annoyed at the slightest things. And when I say the slightest things, maybe this guy having a Slayer cape and full rune on. Someone would probably get annoyed at that. Now, if there was llas after that guy, he would be off the game in 5 seconds, honestly. Now, I can put up with a hell of a lot. They have yet to cause me to punch my screen. I don't even think I swore once. I didn't even get annoyed once. It's just 3, 3, 3, 3. But it just varies. I mean, considering... I mean, I don't mind if they... I mean, I know I've not got the whole clan after me, but I can put up with it, seriously. So don't expect the... I'll still be able to get the clips out. It's just the fact that if you can't stand watching me getting crowded to hell, then it's going to be a bit of a painful watch for you. But... yep, like I said, there's nothing I can really do about that, so yes, we'll have to just kind of, yeah, you know what I mean. So now I need to think of another point to talk about. So I've covered that, I've covered the other thing, and now I'm going to cover that thing that's going to come after the thing that I just covered, which I haven't actually thought of yet, and I kind of just made that up on the spot, which is amazing. But yeah, that thing will be thought of as I pause this video. Okay, so last topic I'm going to cover about really is my inactivity that is going to happen. So as you all know, I am actually pre-recording every episode to my 10 Nutrients. At the moment I'm fishing. like a bitch. But like I said, I want to get some hybrid kills, and there's no one to hybrid. Instead of me standing around waiting for a hybrid fight all the time, I might as well just be in the friends chat, which I actually am, just to have the friends chat off. And then I wait for a fight, and I can quickly go bank. I have Ancients on. It takes me 2 minutes to get back here, 2 minutes to bank and get a brid gear, really, so it's definitely beneficial. But yeah, once I have finished my 10 new challenge, I'm going to get every episode rendered in advance, and I'll be uploading them every other day, really, throughout the days of May. Now, as far as I'm aware, there'll be 8 episodes longer. I'm not too sure about that. I think I'm going to try and get like an hour-long episode out for the very, very last one, which will probably include like 20 fights or something like that. 20 kills, sorry. So maybe not as many as that left, but we'll find out what happens, really. But yeah, that is really the content you'll be getting through May, and then I'll be completely inactive off the game because I will have exams from the 14th of May, which is too close. Oh, it's 12 days away, and I really do need to revise that subject because I am horrible at biology. Just to cover those questions of people asking what I took business studies in order of what I'm good at. I took business studies. I am the best in the year of business studies so far, from the Unit 1 exam, depending how the Unit 2 exam goes. Although I did a mock paper, and I believe I'll probably just get 100% on it. And talking business studies, it's probably very difficult to get 100% on those papers, but easily 90+%, which does give me like a overall percentage of like 108, well, 90% overall, which is pretty damn hard to beat, to be honest. So then it goes to, then it goes to maths, probably. And I will admit right now, I am horrible at statistics. And then I bought this statistics book, so I've got right in front of me, really. And I've worked through about a quarter of that, and I now understand everything that I've worked through. And that stuff like standard deviation, I think that's probably some of the easier stuff. When it comes down to permutations and combinations, which is like how many ways can I rearrange 7 numbers? Like, let's say I had the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many different numbers can I get from that? There's a hell of a lot. That sort of stuff, I can't do it. It's so hard. But when I get to that, hopefully I'll understand how to get a good result in statistics. Core 2, maths. Ooh, definitely need to revise some of that, but overall definitely not my weakest subject. And then it probably goes to computing. We have a horrible teacher, but still I did an exam and I got 67%, and I am very bad at computing, so that definitely wasn't so bad either. And then there's biology. So, yeah, at least we recently had the Easter holidays down here, really. I did about 40 hours of biology revision throughout that holidays for a mock test that we had in the first week back, and I didn't get even a third of the marks on that paper. I got 27 out of 85. I don't even want to think of that as percentage. I am horrible at biology, really, so that is probably my weak subject, which means at the start of the year, I believe that I was actually going to be dropping computing due to the fact that our teacher was really bad, but now I've just kind of realised that I am simply awful at biology, that I cannot continue taking that because I'm not going to get any better at it, because it's simply, I just don't understand anything really, regardless of how long I spent on it. But I'm sure some of you didn't really want to know that, but I did cover it anyway. But yeah, as I said, my inactivity, I will be gone. There will be no content from me, except for, I will probably log on an hour a day every... Should have covered this at the start, actually, but I believe I'll be recording my setting the bars on Wednesday now, because I have a half day on Wednesday, which means I have a good, like, 3 or so hours just to think of a decent topic to talk about, and then bam, get straight in there. Instead of a Tuesday, where I am pushed for time, because, well, actually, when I'm on study leave, I could probably get them out on Tuesday. And I'll probably get more than one out. If I ever have something to talk about, as long as it goes over 30 minutes, I don't want to upload these videos less than 30 minutes, because that's just a waste of time running to your agility spots or whatever. You don't want to go to an agility spot for 25 minutes. Like, purposely go to that agility spot for 25 minutes, because that's just a waste of time, really, but... yeah, so I will be uploading throughout that month 10 new challenge and the last episodes. So for those who are, I think I covered this at the start. For those that are looking forward to me bringing back just my normal Edge PK commentaries, don't worry, they will come, and I believe the first one I'll get out is some Claws to Maul, because I think everyone has been waiting for some of that. I'll get out some high risk, I have a ton of Vesta sets and Stadia sets that I need to use. I need to get around to that, and I'll definitely bring back some hybriding, so it should be fun, and expect that all around June, and then still I will have to have my plans of maxing my account out sorted. So yeah, just for those that aren't enjoying the 10 new challenge, if you want to go check out the new episodes, I have actually started hybriding again in them. If you have actually been looking forward to some hybriding from me, I'm getting about 50% hybriding into the series now, just to provide some variety for those people that aren't enjoying it. But like I said, I will not be ending the series early, because I would prefer to finish the series and have a completed series done on YouTube and there, really. So that should be pretty awesome. But that concludes this video, really. Boaty versus bosses, like I said, I'm still waiting for the introduction for that, and I don't know when I'll get it. And then I do need to render every video, but I do have them all pre-recorded, so it's only taking 2 hours a day to render one video, which means pretty much if I just set a day out and render videos in the background all the time, I'll have them all done. So unfortunately, this video is going to be just less than 40 minutes, I think, so I don't want to ramble on at the end. But yeah, as usual, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to say like comment this if you watched the whole video, because pretty much people do actually skip the end of the video. What I want to ask is how many people have probably commented, "Hey, nice video," when the video's only been uploaded for 27 minutes. Yeah, enough said. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Look forward to the next one, and I will see you all in the next video. How much experience did you gain? Please leave me comments. It'd be pretty awesome to see. And I'll see you all soon. Peace!